a good part of the process because it forces you to stop and go, oh, we can't leave that there. It's like cleaning up your house before your friends come over. You don't mind the fact that your clothes are all over the place and there's food everywhere, and all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, people are coming over. You know, let's clean up.
Hey, trees.
I don't have trees. Whoa!
Shadowrun is very different, but then when it's not, it has the first-person element, it's got the guns and stuff, but then it has the magic, which adds a whole new feel to the game, and it's actually very fun.
It was going to be the first game where you could play on Windows and the Xbox, which immediately piqued my interest as one of those computer geek type of guys who does that stuff. Jesus. They caught 2 snipers crossfire. What was that about? As of right now, we have a really nice community of beta testers, and these guys are all working together where, you know, like somebody who's more of a casual first-person player like myself is playing up right alongside somebody who helped develop the game, and there's no animosity, and there's no, you know, yelling and cursing at each other and stuff like that. It's more of a team environment.
And that's great, because we have people getting along with a beta test. Feedback is just that much better, because you're working together. It's not a, you know, I'm just here to play and be an ass.
Basically how we provide feedback to FAST on everything on the game is we have beta forums online that we're all logged into pretty much all day, and we submit our bug tracking and all that stuff through there.
At this point, when you're done with the match, it updates the logs to the developers, and they'll look it over to see if there's any problems or not.
It's been really good. It's been very informative. It's great having people play our game. It's given us a lot of great data.
Alright, if nothing else, I got it on film this time. I shot down in the front yard. The biggest issue we seem to be having right now is network lag issues. It's unlike other first-person shooter games, the person with the slower connection right now seems to have the advantage. Whoa! Oh, I just landed in the middle of all of them?
That's a very big problem. It happens to me all the time. People who I'm supposed to kill just aren't dying, and I'm dying when I'm not supposed to. Yeah, I get shot through walls. What's going on?
That's weird. But there's a lot of things that cause that kind of issue. There's been issues with how we were tracking host bandwidth, how we were scaling up the bandwidth. It was unclear how much jitter would be in players' latencies. So we have to smooth that out, which all multiplayer games do, but we really know how much it would jiggle. So the smoothing's a little on the high side, which makes actions seem a little bit late.
There have been a few people who've gotten really frustrated because they keep getting killed over and over due to somebody with excessive lag. For the most part, it got bad for a while, and then it seemed to start getting better.
As the population increases, the population of people around you in terms of network locality increases as well. So as it ships, we'll have hundreds of games, and you'll be able to pick a game that has a better latency, and that automatically happens under the cover.
You just let somebody.
The way the gameplay now has changed with your magic and your abilities is that you don't have this kind of everybody's out for themselves on your team, run and gun, shoot everything you see kind of gameplay strategy anymore.
You're not a one-man army in Shadowrun. There are roles. There's people who have the tree of life. Then there's the sniper. Then there's the guy who goes in, head front, but he's still got support from the sniper and the guy who has the tree.
Versus, maybe the older school of games where it was, you moron, you have no idea what you're doing, get out of my game. So I think that, again, brings a different sense of a first-person shooter game, something that hasn't been there before. Thanks, Inertia.
Really, it's about making a great experience for everybody. If you play this game the way you play other first-person shooters, if you go on with your cowboy hat and you're running around, I'm going to shoot at everybody, you're going to die like that.
You really got a team in Shadowrun. You give money to other people, they'll lend you it if you need it.
The reason I show a negative 485 was in that last round I tossed a grenade that accidentally blew up a teammate. Heads up, boys.
No.
Sorry about that.
As far as earning your money, we try to break that up so that it's not all based just on kills, right?
I'm about to die.
We want to sort of encourage certain behavior, and we want the team that works together to be more successful, so we build stuff into the game design to sort of push players towards that.
You do get money for resurrecting people if you throw a tree out that causes does healing for a teammate. If you throw Strangle out that does damage to somebody, that damage counts as money you receive.
You could use that money to buy tech, magic, and weapons. I'll buy some tech. Smart link. Say there's a player who's $500 short of getting Resurrect, you want to have that one player with Resurrect. It's good to, lend him money just to have that person in the game.
What happens is, especially in the early rounds of the game, you kind of check what everybody's getting and you try and vary up what you're getting. So not everybody on the team needs vision, but maybe he gets vision, I get res, another guy gets tree, so we're a little more well-rounded.
We didn't want to force people into playing the game exactly how we wanted to play them. We wanted to give them options, but make it beneficial for the way that it makes it fun for the entire team, since it is a very team-focused game.
It's the kind of first-person shooter that everybody's going to want to try and play, and that most people are going to have fun with. It's not something that's exclusionary or anything like that. I think it's going to create a really nice community around it.